Okay, welcome guys to my channel. This is Nobinche Farms. If you are here, thank you for your time and then for following us. So today I want to talk about feeding. How do you feed your birds? How do you feed your birds? And what's the results? So what's the feed conversion ratio? What's the results? Yes, so I want to talk about it a bit today. Um so I realized that for me, I do my own feed. I formulate my own feed. So I do not use the market feed. I use the market feed when the birds were 1 to 3 weeks. I guess, yeah, 1 to 3 weeks. So after that, I started using. I started formulating my own feed, and since then I never use the market feed. But along the line, I realized that the production wasn't coming. They were not laying much. So I did a lot of research on the farm. I checked them, everything was okay, the lighting system. But I it didn't occur to me that the quantity of feed that I was giving them was not enough. What happened is that if you formulate your own feed like I do, it might happen that your let me say your feed might not be uh, of high quality like what um, other companies manufacture. What I'm saying is that the depending on how you mix it, most of the ingredient might not get to mix very well. So you realize that when you feed the bird might be selecting the feed and also the texture. So sometimes you might go to mill the corn or the soya, and the texture might differ if you do not get the right person to do it. So all these things will let your feed not be much appropriate for the birds. And that also means that the quantity in which you are feeding the birds must also change. So I realized that I was underfeeding the birds and I had to increase the quantity. And the moment I increased the quantity, within some 3 days, I started seeing changes. The production was increasing, and I was like, hey. So that means that I was underfeeding them. And if you underfeed the birds, they're not going to lay much, and uh, you're not going to get much from them. I think it's better to feed them much. People will say overfeed them, but I don't think there's something like overfeed them, because what happens is that these birds, when they eat and they are satisfied, they leave their food. They leave it. So they're just like we human beings. When you eat and you are satisfied, you leave the food. So I made sure that there were always food available in the with them, even when I noticed that thing. So I just wanted you guys to note that um, that can happen, and what you have to do is to check how you feed your birds. If your birds are underperforming, you have to check to see.